Hey there. It's Monday, therefore it is time for my next episode of Wicked Recovery. According to my sobriety tracker, I have been sober now for 3 months and 6 days. Yay! Even though it's Monday, you might notice I have a different background. I did not have to work today. It was a teacher work day. However, my school has it set up where if you basically jump through a lot of hoops, get all your ducks in a row, and a bunch of other metaphors, you don't have to come in. So today and tomorrow, technically, I don't have to come in. Woo-hoo! It doesn't happen often, but when it happens, I go outside. Before I get to my tip of the week, I just figured I'd let you see a little bit of the view here. I apologize if this is all cockeyed and goofy. I got you on a selfie stick here and I'm trying to get selfie up here. Anyway, I've done a few videos on my other channel from this location. This is just a hop, skip, and a jump from my house. Walking distance is probably half a mile at the most. It's nestled in suburbia between a bunch of houses and neighborhoods, but there's some gorgeous paths that are, you know, our version of Central Park in New York, I guess, just on a much smaller scale. And they definitely give me a back to nature feel without having to be too far from home. And you can still hear cars and motorcycles, and that's kind of annoying, but that's okay. My tip for this week is to get out in nature and specifically to ground yourself. You have probably heard that term before with meditation, that it's good to ground yourself. Well, it's true, and I've already talked about breathing and meditation. I feel like every other week that's my tip. I think because that's where I've gotten the most help and progress. But there are some books out there that are pretty amazing about the benefit of grounding yourself and actually earthing yourself. So it's grounding taken to a literal level. Earthing is literally sitting outside and at the least, at the minimum, putting your bare feet into the soil, on the ground, off of concrete, out of shoes. Even my deck, which is wood, I don't feel like I can earth myself sitting on a deck raised off the ground. I need to be on the ground. If you do this, you might find, and the research shows, that you can discharge a lot of the electromagnetic stresses, a lot of the living in your head and living in the absent and unconscious from what's around you. One thing with meditation and with being present is you start to really see how often we are not even here, not even present in what's happening this moment. And in living in your brain and living in reaction mode all the time, and traffic, and what do I need to do, and oh crap, I forgot to do this, and I gotta run by the store and pick that up, and I forgot to return these, and living like that all the time, it builds up a certain kind of stress in your body and in your emotions. Until recently, we all know how I handled those stresses, don't we? Yeah, barefoot. Ironically, we're talking about earthing and putting our bare feet to the ground, but until that was more prominent in my world, my kind of barefoot was the wine, the kind you can get at Target for about $11 for the ginormous bottle. Barefoot wine, specifically Shiraz, Merlot, and Cabernet Sauvignon, because I'm fancy and because I care about my health. I drink the red wines. Yeah, I didn't even buy my own BS with that. Anyway, since I no longer drink the barefoot, I get my feet bare as often as I can. And I put my feet in the soil, in the grass. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. You guys, try it. You know what? 5 minutes. If that's all you can do, freaking 5 minutes. Sit outside, put your phone away, turn your ringer off, close your eyes, put your feet in the cool grass, and breathe. And see if you don't feel so much better in only a few moments. It's quite impressive. So I guess, can I put my thoughts together in a coherent way right now? Grounding, earthing, discharging the negativity into the earth. Let Mother Earth take it. She will take it from you and she will send back up through the soles of your feet peace, focus, and just a little taste of relaxation. Yeah, that's my tip. My recommendations for this week. I don't have any book recommendations currently. I am sort of in a podcast place right now, so I'll just recommend the podcasts I love that I mention a lot. Psychic Teachers, The Bubble Hour, Recovery Elevator. Hello. Shout out Recovery Elevator, since my whole reason I do my weekly Monday updates is because of Paul Churchill and your awesome podcast. I guess those are the main ones that would maybe apply here. And I know Psychic Teachers technically doesn't, but it feeds me in a different way. It feeds me in a, what's the purpose of all this? Listen to my intuition and live a life of higher vibrations. And so if that resonates with any of you guys out there, give them a listen. Hopefully you have already. If you follow my other channel, then you've definitely heard me talk about Samantha and Dad before. Okay, I need to turn this off and be present for a little while. Take care. Be well. Thank you for watching. I'll hopefully see you this time next week. Peace.